Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss this problem F2 different of Grecken Force 2020. So the problem is we are given an integer n and we are given an array a1, a2 to an where ai is equal to I initially, right? And then what we have to do, we have to find a list of pairs x1, y1, x2, y2, xq, yq such that xi, yi is from 1 to n, and then they satisfy this condition that when we apply this f, this is a mapping to each of the pairs, it will return one number, and that number which it will return, we will assign this number to back to those pairs. Like here we can see that we will apply this mapping on this axi and ayy, and then whatever be the result, we will assign this result to axi and ayy. And then what we want to achieve, we want to achieve that in the end there should be at most two different numbers in the array. Like either the array has at most like two different numbers, or the array don't have any different numbers, like all the numbers are same. And we need to remember that this fpq is always fixed for a pair p and q. And like, yeah, that's it, we need to understand. So now let us try to understand this problem. And this is the constraints are like we have this number n up to 15,000, and this we have to print the number of pairs which is q. This can go up to 5 into 10 to the power 5, not beyond that than that. And then we have to print those pairs as well. So let us try to understand this problem in the whiteboard. So if we have n equal to 1, so if n is equal to 1, so we have only one number, and that number is just like we have only one identical number which is 1. So in this case we don't have to do anything, so we can just simply, and we cannot even take a pair from this number 1. I think the constraints, yeah, n can also be 1. So if n is 1, so it just we cannot take any pair. We can simply just output this result, or we can say that there are 0 pairs that we have find, and just we have not find any pairs, so we will not output those pairs as well. So this will be blank. So when n will be 2, so when n will be 2, we can also simply just avoid taking the pairs, because if n equal to 2, so the array will be 1 and 2. So the array already has only at most two different numbers. So we can, again in this problem, we can just take we cannot take any pair, we will not take any pair, and we'll just output the blank pairs set. And so now let us try to understand for n equal to 3. So when n equal to 3, so what we will do is, like, let us make the array n equal to 3, which is 1, 2 and 3. So now what we have three different numbers, but we want to achieve at most two different numbers. So what we can do is, like, we can take this 1 and 2 and then set this to, let us say, we can set this both to 4 and 4, and then this is 3. Like, remember that we have assumed that this 4 is equal to the mapping applied on these numbers 1 and 2. So we can assume any number and any natural positive number corresponding to this result, and we have taken 4. So like now if we see the array has two different numbers, that is 4 and 3. So we can output here in this case like that we have chosen one pair, and that one pair is 1 and 2, and then in that, after doing that, we just have only two different numbers. So that's it, we don't have to do anything, right? So in general, let us now go for the general case. So in general, there can be two things, right? One thing can be that n can be expressed as some power of 2, like n can be say 2 to the power some k, for some k greater than 0. Because if k is just 0, then we have only one 2 to the power k is equal to 1, then n equal to 1, we cannot select pairs. For selecting pairs, we should have at least more than two different numbers. So if n is equal to 2 to the power k, like we can like there can be this case, then when n is can be expressed as 2 to the power k, and there can be other case where n cannot be expressed as 2 to the power k, but we will deal with that case after solving this case, right? So now let us say we have 2 to the power n equal to 2 to the power k for some k which is greater than 0. So let us take a simple case in which we have taken k to be, let us say k to be, let us take n to be 8. So this is our array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now what we can do is like we can take two pairs starting from the first pair. We can take the consecutive pairs, like we can take 2 1 and 2, we can then take 3 and 4, and then we can take 5 and 6, and then we can take 7 and 8. So what we'll do, we're going to assign this 1 and 2 to, let us say, the bigger number from n, which is 8. So we can assign like 1 and 2 to be 9 and 9, and then we can set 3 and 4 to be 10 and 10, and then we can set 5 and 6 to be 11 and 11, and then similarly we can set this 7 and 8 to be 12 and 12, right? So then after that, since we have now from 8 different numbers, we have now achieved 4 different numbers. So we have 8 different numbers, now we have 4 different numbers. So now what we're going to do, we will going to now select these pairs, and 9 comma 10 and 9 comma 10 we will have two pairs, and similarly 11 and 12 and 11 and 12 we will have another two pairs. So we'll set this 9 and 10 to say 13, so 13 and 13, and then this also, since fpq is fixed for p and q, so this will be 13 and 13 on all also. So and then this 11 and 12, let us say this to be 14 and 14. So then this will be also 14 and 14. So now from 4 different pairs we have reached two different numbers, two different kind of numbers, and we can just stop here, or we can go one step further. We can do what, we can set 13 and 14 to be like, let us say, 15, and all the numbers similarly, this and this, and then this and this, and then this and this, right? We can set all the numbers to 15, and we achieved and from two different numbers we achieve one different number by doing the same this operation. How many times we have done this operation? We have done this operation around, so from two different numbers we have achieved one different number. So from 8 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 to 1, so we need around 4 steps, and 4 corresponds to the division of this number n. So we need 4 steps. 4 steps is like, if n is 2 to the power k, so we need around 2 to the power k minus 1 such steps. This thing correspond to one step. This is one another step, this is another step, and this is another step. So we need 4 steps to convert 8 different numbers to only one different number. So for 2 to the power k numbers, different numbers, we need 2 to the power k minus 1 different 2 to the power k minus 1 steps. And in each step, how many pairs we are choosing? We are choosing around we are choosing around two. Okay, like if we are in the step 1, we have these 8 numbers, we are choosing this 2 to the power k minus 1 pairs. So sorry, like in one step we will choose 2 to the power minus k minus 1 numbers. And how many steps we will have? We will have these steps from 8 to 1, which is logarithm. We will have this 3 plus 1, which will have, we will have this one step, another one step. Yeah, we will have 3 steps. So 3 corresponds to log of 2 to the power k in this case. So in total we will have this 2 to the power k minus 1 times log of 2 to the power k 2 to the power k pairs, for if we have n equal to 2 to the power k. So if n is equal to 2 to the power k, so in that case what we will do, what we will gonna have, we will gonna have this number of pairs. So the constraint is that n is equal to 15,000, right? So I try to calculate the number n at the power of 2, which is beyond 15,000, and that number is 16384. So that number is 2 to the power 14. So 2 to the power 14 is greater than 15,000, which is our capital N, the maximum limit on n. So this is 15,000. So what we are doing is, like, for each like if we have 2 to the power 14 and n is equal to 2 to the power 14, then we will have, if we use this for our formula, then we will have around 2 to the power 13, 2 to the power k minus 1, which is 2 to the power 13, times log of 2 to the power k, which is 14. So 2 to the power 13 into 14, which will be around 2 to the power 14 times 7. And if you calculate this number, 2 to the power 14 times 7, you will find that this number will be around 116, and then there will be three more numbers. So it will be around 1 into 10 to the power 5. plus, right, if our n is around 2 to the power 14, which is even more than n. So, and the constraint is that we can print around at most 5 into 10 to the power 5 into 10 to the power 5 pairs, so which will be less than this 5 into 10 to the power 5 for sure. So in this way we can achieve this number of pairs. So in fact, this is actually an algorithm in which we are dividing the segment into half and then further half and then further half, which is called divide and conquer algorithm. And also there is one thing we have just we have to understand the other case, which is when n is not a function of n cannot be expressed as a power of 2, but n is, say, and is not cannot be expressed as some power of 2 to the power k. But there is one thing as well, that if n cannot be expressed as a power of 2, let us say take this number to be n and this number to be 0, and this length, this cannot be expressed as 2 to the power k, but there is some length which can be expressed as a 2 to the power k. So we will take any number which is less than n and which can be expressed as a 2 to the power k, and we will solve this problem up to this to the power up to this number. So up to this number, what we will have, like, we will achieve all the numbers which are similar numbers, which have only one different number up to this power k. And after that, what we're going to do, we will going to solve this problem further again, but in this, whatever with this length. So we will start from this length now in the next step, and then we know that this remaining length is 2 to the power k. So we can then further, since we have already made these numbers to be similar numbers, then if we make this part also similar numbers and earlier part is already similar numbers, so in this way we will achieve the total similar numbers, just only one number, using another one mod, this another another one uh, another one of this, like, what we have achieved is like we will not need another 2 to the power k minus 1 times log of 2 to the power k steps. And even if I multiply this by 2, this thing by 2, so still I will have 2 into 10 to the power 5 plus something. Let us say it to be like less than 3 into 10 to the power 5. It will be still 5 less than 5 into 10 to the power 5, and we will satisfy the constraint for sure. So now let us look at the code to understand it a little bit better. So this is the code. We are inputting n, and then we will multiply, we will take this k equal to 1 and we will multiply k to 2 until we get less than equal to n. So then what we are doing is, like, if our k, we will do this divide and conquer algorithm. I will explain this now. So what we'll do is, like, if our k is less than n, like, there is two things, that that number is less than n and it is power of 2. Otherwise it is already a power of 2. So in that case we will apply to the whole length, otherwise we will apply to the remaining length as well. And in one length what we are doing is, like, we have our lower number and we have our higher number. If our low and high are equal, so we will return. Otherwise what we will going to do, we will divide the length into half segment, and then we will do this from the first segment, in the first segment and the second segment, and then we will make the pairs like corresponding to the first number of the first segment and corresponding to the first number of the second segment, and similarly then corresponding to the second number of the first segment and second number of the second segment, all the way to the last number of the first segment to the last number of the second segment. So in this way, like, the first number will be low and the second number the first number of the second segment is mid plus 1. So we will gonna put this pair first and the second in the result, and then we will increase the first and second. We will all the way will do this until we reach the complete end of the segment that we have divided into. So in this way, after that we will just output the result. So I hope you understand some part of it, and the complexity as well. That is the most important thing, that is 2 to the power k minus 1 times log of 2 to the power k. And the worst complexity will be another two times, because we might have to do this again for another segment, so that we can make all the numbers to be similar numbers. Thanks everybody for watching. With this note I will terminate now.